it will be, of course, coming from the second half very shortly, but we've got the first half to finish first. It is Saturday, the 10th of February 2024. My name's Nick C, with a capital C with a double E here. Liverpool game latest already. Jota has scored the first goal, but Burnley has just equalised at Anfield. Not looking good for Liverpool. And, of course, Dara O'Shea on the 45th minute there. And, of course, Southampton, my team, of course, are losing 1-0 to Huddersfield at the moment. Luton 0 and Sheffield United 2 at the moment. And, of course, yes, all highlights can be seen on the YouTube at 5:15. By the way, if you want to see all the Premiership highlights and all that kind of thing, so you don't really have to watch Match of the Day these days, not unless you want to watch Gary Lineker. But anyway, of course, yeah, Tottenham are losing 1-0 at the moment. We know that Man City won earlier 2-0 against Everton. So, yeah, Southampton are losing 2-0, and it could well be on the brink of an unbeaten record for at least 20 games or so, maybe more than that. And they are behind against Huddersfield, who have not won at St Mary's since 50 years ago. This is incredible. David Kazmu has got that second goal for Huddersfield, and of course it is quite a devastating blow for that. For Saints fans at St Mary's today, who have found themselves unbeaten for at least over 20 games. Unbelievable. The first time we are losing with Mark McAdam, who is reporting on this game and coming towards the, of course, first half, of course. Southampton haven't really been in the game, according to Mark McAdam, who is reporting from the game on, of course, the Soccer Saturday, or Soccer Saturday, if you like to call it. But, of course, yes. By the way, if you want to subscribe to Touring with us, make sure you do. We really do appreciate you watching all of our videos that you do watch from time to time. And, of course, yes, do not hesitate to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to Touring with us if you haven't already. Half-time, QPR 1, Norwich 0 at the moment. I'm going to go through the latest ones. Watford 0, Leicester 1. Daka on the 11th minute penalty. Leeds are 1-0 up. Bamford got the goal at 10th minute against Rotherham at the moment. Lee Henry is reporting on that one at Ellen Road today. I'll tell you the reporters, as far as I know. Cambridge 0, Cheltenham 0 is a half-time result at the moment. Carlisle 0, Portsmouth 0, Derby 0, and Shrewsbury 0, and all of these are latest, by the way. Lincoln 0, Fleetwood 1, Omershire on the 34th minute, Northampton 1, Bolton 0, Bowie on the 2nd minute, Thompson sent off for Bolton, 27th minute, Port Vale 1-0 up against Stevenage, Van Kooten on the 6th minute own goal, and Reading 0, Charlton 0, and Wigan 0, Exeter 1, Isa or Iasa on the 10th minute there. Peterborough goal down to, of course, A. Collins. And AFC Wimbledon 2, Barrow 0, Curtis on the 6th minute. And Bougiel on the 26th minute there. Doncaster, are 1-0 up against Tranmere. Ironside on the 15th minute there. And, of course, we're just hearing Jamie Mackey reporting on the Watford and Leicester game, which is 1-0 to Leicester at the moment. Harrogate 0, Colchester 0, MK Dons 0, and Accrington Stanley 1, Morecambe 1, Sutton 0, Swindon 0, Salford 0, Walsall 0, Newport 3, and Wrexham 0, Bradford 0 at the moment. Wolves 0 and Brentford 1 is a half-time result at the moment. So half-time between the game at Anfield, it is Liverpool 1, Burnley 1 as it stands, that is. And Cardiff against Preston, which is 2-0 up to Preston at the moment. Wimbledon 2, Barrow 0, as we said. Morecambe 1, Sutton United 0 as it stands. Thank you very much for joining us, whoever is joining us live here. And these are the half-time results coming up right now. Fulham 2, Bournemouth 0. Ditradova Reed on the 5th minute and Muniz on the 36th minute for Fulham. And Brighton with Gross, who got a goal on the 17th-minute penalty. So, yeah, 6 minutes added on in the Tottenham and Brighton game at the moment. Of course, Paul Merson is doing that game at the moment. And Michael Dawson is doing the Liverpool and Burnley game at present. Leeds 1, Rotherham 0. As we said, Bournemouth are winning at the moment. And Port Vale 1, Stevenage 0 at the moment. Chesterfield 2, Ebbsfleet 1 at the moment. And yeah, Luton 0, Sheffield United 2. And of course, yeah, I'm just trying to think of the guy's name there. But of course, Archer on the 30th minute and McAtee on the 36th-minute penalty at Kenilworth Road. 5-minute stoppages on that one. So yeah, I'm trying to think of his name. I do recognise him. He came from Portsmouth. And I think he was a Blackburn player as well. I couldn't think of his name. So yeah, maybe I'll think about it in just a moment. So yeah, Blackburn 3, Stoke 1 is half time. Partick Thistle 1, Livingston 0 at the moment. So half time in the game between Luton and Sheffield United, which of course Luton are down by 2 goals to 0. So there you go. Yeah, I'll think of the guy's name in a bit. So you've got Clinton Morrison in the studio as well, and of course you've got an extra referee, Mike Dean, in the studio as well. So half-time, Tottenham 0, Brighton 1. We know earlier Man City beat Everton 2-0. So yeah, it's been a pretty much interesting afternoon of football this afternoon. Very, very tough games. Wigan 1. And Peterborough 0, A. McCollins on the 38 minutes own goal, which I was speaking about earlier. And we'll go and mute the microphone for a bit. But of course, yes, it is half time between the game of Fulham and Bournemouth at the present time. So it is 2-0 to the good on that one. Southampton 0, Huddersfield 2 is half time at the moment. Bristol Rovers 0. And Burton 1 at the moment. All half times coming in right this minute here. So yeah, there we go. Women's FA Cup 5th round, Leicester 6 and Birmingham 2. So there you go. Norgard scored for Brentford against Wolves at the Molineux. So we're going to go through the half times right now, and then we're going to take a little bit of a break here. Well, actually, it's going through a commercial right now. So, of course, yeah, Northampton 1, Bolton 0 is half-time. Just coming in now. It's been one of those kind of afternoons of Soccer Saturday, I think, on this particular note. So, yeah, it's been very interesting on that note as well. So, what we'll do is show you some scores that are coming in. And yeah, that'd be better than muting it there. Oh, Tim Sherwood. That's it, Tim Sherwood, who is doing one of the games this afternoon. I think it's Luton and Sheffield United. So yeah, Tim Sherwood is the one there. We call Surprise. And we've got nicknames for each manager here. So of course, the latest scores: Fulham 2. Bournemouth 0, Liverpool 1, Burnley 1, all at half time here. Luton 0, Sheffield United 2. Man City, the earlier game, which was on TNT, 2, Everton 0. That's Man City 2, Everton 0, and Tottenham 0, Brighton 1, and finally Wolves 1 and Brentford. Sorry, Wolves 0 and Brentford 1. all half-time latest results at the moment. So, yeah, these are all the Premiership ones at present. So none of these predictions I'm getting right at the moment because, I predicted on the community section. So, yeah, as always, hit the thumbs up and we'll be back in around about 15 minutes time or less than that. Okay, so we'll just leave you with the results so far. So we'll just flip the camera over. Right, okay, we're going to now mute the sound here. So we'll just leave it at that for the moment because we don't want to get the Sky Sports in it. So yeah, how would we? So these are the half-time results, as you can clearly see on your screens at home. So yeah, I will be back with the commentary as I flick the camera around in about 15 minutes time. Thank you. Well, of course, Southampton's unbeaten record could be on the threat here as they have had a 24 games unbeaten record in the Championship, and already they are losing at the moment in the Championship by 2 goals to 0 against Southampton. We are just going to mute the live stream for a second, and we will return back to normality in just a moment. Thank you. It is half time in the games this afternoon, so of course, please bear with us here while we return to the second half commentaries and updates by Nick C. Please bear with us and join us in a few shakes. Oh, we muted for a second there. I do apologise about that. Of course, welcome to the second half here. We were showing you some of the results at half time, and thank you very much for joining us here, even if you're watching on replay. C. Smith has got the Wolves and Brentford game. It is 1-1 in that game at the moment. Dawson has got that goal on the 50th minute there. And they're talking to Mike Dean here, who seems to think every decision is correct in terms of referees, but of course, never mind all that. They're all sort of like separated from each other, especially the referee from the main panelists in the studio. But anyway, we're not going to be talking too much about that. Dagenham Redbridge 4, Oxford City 0, in Efong on the 46th minute. Sunderland 1, Plymouth 1 is the latest result. Pire Equa on the 52nd minute. And of course, yes, Keith Downey is reporting, of course, at the ground at the Sunderland and Plymouth game. So, yeah, well, there has been a goal apparently. So, Michael Dawson. Oh, it's gone to Liverpool, yeah. I'm not surprised about that. Not surprised at all whatsoever. Liverpool have taken the lead again. Eh? No, it's not. Oh. What's the matter? Oh, right, he's not here. Right. No, Julian's not here, but he'd be delighted with Liverpool winning 2-1 at the moment. Not surprising there. But, yes. Yeah. I think Mike Dean was checking an instance there. I don't know if it was in the Liverpool game. Luis Diaz got the goal on the 52nd minute there. And, of course, yes, it's no surprise that Liverpool are going to win at home here because Southampton are losing 2-0 to Huddersfield, which is a surprising result for Southampton being at home. I find that really, really fascinating. Maybe Southampton have got tired out of the cup game, and of course it's been one of those off days for Southampton. Not sure why Southampton have been a little bit on the unfortunate side, but we do have a twist in the tail as we speak here. Southampton have scored one back, which is Joe Rothwell on the 49th minute. Oh, there's a VAR check. Oh. Ah, so it might be a goal chalked off for Liverpool. We don't know yet. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because he makes a tackle. It is, I can't see who it is, but it comes off on Dooney and then goes to the path of Harvey Elliott. I think this goal is going to stand. Let's see. Yeah, Tim Robinson, there you go. Play on, as Mike would say. Play on.
So there you go. So Liverpool quite lucky with that one. Sorry to pause there for a second, but yeah, there was a VAR check, but it's over. Liverpool have got the goal, but yeah, if Southampton do get something back in the game between Huddersfield, we all know that of course Huddersfield have not won at St Mary's since about 50 years ago. So let's hope that Southampton can pull an equaliser back, because that would be 25 unbeaten games for Southampton. But of course, we'll have to wait and see on that one. And it is, as I speak here, Southampton 2, Huddersfield 2, Joe Rothwell. And I thought we were down and out. And of course, you know, the fact still remains that Huddersfield have not beaten Southampton in 50 years. And of course, the goal was scored at 50th mark here. And that was amazing. Fulham 2, Bournemouth 1, by the way. Marcus Senesi on the 50th minute. Luton 1, Sheffield United 2. Of course, Carlton Morris on the 52nd minute penalty. And Derby 1, Shrewsbury 0, Max Bird on the 54th minute. It's all coming thick and fast here as I speak. Must be good luck to the second half. We'll have to wait and see. Can Southampton pull it round and turn it round and win the game? So maybe it's a lucky day for us all. Southampton have turned it right round here. And of course, we have not lost with Mark McAdam. I'd like to go to him now, see what he's got to say about that. Yeah, been scintillating, whatever that means. You wouldn't have seen it coming. You really wouldn't. And Leeds 2, Rotherham 0. Somerville on the 52nd minute for Leeds. So that was a good comeback for Southampton. But of course, we've got to pull it off and win the game, which would get us 3 points. We'll have to wait and see on that one and stay with the one you're on for that one. Something to share about at St Mary's. There were a few sort of frowning faces at St Mary's, but of course that has now changed in the second half. Maybe the substitutions change. I don't know what it is, but Liverpool will probably remain top because they are winning against Burnley, but it's all to play for. I think it's going to be going to the wire between Man City and Liverpool yet again. But yeah, Fulham 3, Bournemouth 1. And of course, Muniz on the 52nd minute now. And of course, yes, that's Rodrigo Muniz on the 52nd minute there. And Port Vale 1, Stevenage 1 now. They have now equalised. Jamie Reid on the 52nd minute. Abbo Elisa on the 52nd minute has scored for Grimsby Town against Stockport County, are winning 3-0 at the moment. Wigan 0, Exeter 1. Ayasa on the 10th minute there. And of course, yes, that's the latest so far. And Lee Henry doing the Leeds game, and of course he's reporting on that game as the latest at the moment here. So 53 minutes gone in most games here. It all depends on stoppages here, and we'll continue towards the end of the program here. And of course, yes, even if you're watching on replay, we do appreciate you watching on replay, and that means a lot of deal here. And let's see if we can get at least another thumbs up here, even if you're watching in a hidden sense here. And yeah, we don't take scammers on the channel, by the way. Of course, we always expect genuine people to come on the channel here. Derby 1, Shrewsbury 0 at the moment. Bird on the 54th minute. Dave Brace Girdle is reporting on that one. So yeah, there's no other latest result at the moment coming in. We know that 2-0 up Levoir. VAR checked over, but of course, yeah, Michael Dawson said it was going to count anyway, and how lucky he was on that one. And Liverpool are 2 goals to the good against Burnley, which is pretty much an easy game for Liverpool. Sunderland 2, of course, Plymouth 1. I don't know who's got the second goal. Jack Clark on the 59th minute there. There we have it. It's just updated. Keith Downey is reporting out that one at the actual Stadium of Light. Watford 0, Leicester 2. Bad news for anyone trying to chase Leicester. Ricardo on the 55th minute. Southampton still, as it stands, unbeaten on 25 games. And of course, yeah, Jamie Mackey is reporting at the Watford and Leicester game. And yes, some really fascinating games in the second half here. And we caught up with the halftime results here. And of course, we will flick over now very, very quickly, by the way. And we can zoom in perhaps. Oh, sorry about that. And that's some of the... Oh, can we do it? Sorry about all this. Tranmere have equalised in their game. Yeah, sorting out the... Okay. That's a little bit easier for you. Maybe you can see that, maybe you can't. But sorry about the brightness here. But yeah, we're just showing you a little bit of the later results as they are coming in. Tranmere have just equalised, and that's the scorer on that one. As the video printer will read you that. Okay, we'll flip back now because we don't want you to have a bright screen forever. But yeah, hello and thank you very much. If you do want to support the channel in any way, feel free to use our PayPal link, nclouds at hotmail.co.uk, or you can use our GoFundMe link as well. All the information there is on the About section, and of course you can purchase one of our merchandise as well. We've got mugs, key rings, and 2 calendars of 2024 year to give away, on our merchandise. So, of course, yeah, they are priced about £4.99, and of course, yes, I think it's around about £10 for the mugs, and a small fee for the key rings giveaway, which is the key rings priced around about £4.99, something like that. And I think that's the same price of the calendars. So go on to our eBay section for more details there. More thumbs up, which is great. And spread the word about touring with us, because we do a mixture here. We not only keep up to date with some of the results here on the Saturday at half time or just thereabouts, and of course we also cover some half-time football matches as well. Second half games, that kind of thing. But we do appreciate people watching live as and when they can. Come and say hello in the chat. We'd really, really do appreciate that, even if you watched on replay as well. So Norwich have taken the lead against QPR. No surprise there. Simon Thomas is the presenter at the Soccer Saturday programme. So he'll be delighted with that right now. And Port Vale 1, Stevenage 2 now, which is a local kind of team. I've been there, done a touring with us at Stevenage. Perhaps I'll go there again at some point. I did actually quite like Stevenage, and hopefully I'll go over there to do a little bit more of video camera work, because apparently they've got a good bus service over there, so that's quite good. So yeah, still Wolves 0 and Brentford 1, and Crew 1, which has just scored now against Crawley. Rio Adebski on the 61st minute. Partick Thistle 2, Livingston 0. So yeah, no other latest other than Liverpool at 3 o'clock. First time Liverpool are at 3 o'clock. And of course, I'll be quite delighted with a Southampton draw if it holds out to be a draw. Tranmere are back in behind, actually, by 2 goals to the good against Doncaster, away at Doncaster. So Doncaster 2, Tranmere 1. And Del Lucan on the 64th minute there. And Norwich with the second goal of Sargent at 62nd minute. So Norwich are winning against QPR. No surprise there. Cambridge and Cheltenham have a goal in the game. Which way has that gone? I can tell you that Cambridge United, sadly for those locals of Cambridge United, are losing against Cheltenham, the horse racing area there. Matt Taylor has got that goal on the 65th minute. And there has been a goal and a twist in the tail, maybe for Tottenham against Brighton. And it is Spurs that have equalised. And Paul Merson is doing that one at 60 minutes gone in that game. It's about 30 minutes to go now. And Pape Sarr has got the equaliser for Spurs, 61st minute. And as long as Southampton stay 2-2, I'll be delighted with that. I'll be sort of happy with the point. We'd like to obviously win 3 points, but of course, still unbeaten. 25 games unbeaten is unbelievable, incredible. Can we go all the way to win it? dropping points is not great, but of course, yeah, that's just one of those things, isn't it? Bristol Rovers 1, Burton, as in the old coaches. No, they don't exist now. But of course, Burton 2, which is Anthony Evans on the 60th minute there. And Leeds have got a third goal. And of course, it's gone to Somerville with a penalty on the 60th minute. With, of course, Lee Henry reporting on that one. You can hear the Birmingham sort of accent, if you can hear it in the background, come from the speakers here. So, yeah, Cambridge are 1-0 down at the moment. So, I think it's Forest Green 0, Mavs have 1 at the moment, Grimsby 0, Stockport 3. Devon Redbridge 5, Oxford City 1 at the moment, Dorking 1, FC Halifax 2. Yeah, I'm just going around all the rounds. Carlisle 0 and Portsmouth, not good for Saints fans, 1. Paddy Lane on the 62nd minute there. So, yeah, interesting. Forest Green are 1-0 down to Mansfield. Clark on the 11th minute there. Altrincham 2, Rochdale 0. Regan Linney on the 66th minute. Some scorers you can name and some you can't. You know, it's quite difficult sometimes. So, yeah, live from the studio touring with us here, we are due to do an update in terms of a Q&A update, and come and join us for that. You know, we'll take your questions. Oh, Watford have scored 1 back against Leicester. That is very, very interesting indeed. That could be good news sending down to St Mary's right this minute, because, of course, that will help maybe Southampton to get an extra goal. We'll see. I don't know. But, yeah. As soon as I spoke, when they got that 1 goal back, I didn't expect to be drawing against Huddersfield, but they did get that 2nd goal, which is a big turnaround for Southampton. But yeah, despite, of course, being 2-0 down at the start, and would come back in a good way. And it is still 2-1 in the game between Liverpool and Burnley at the moment. And of course, Jota on the 31st minute, and Diaz on the 52nd minute, and O'Shea on the 45th minute for Burnley. Burnley have had a good fair share of their luck, but of course I don't think they're going to hold anything at Anfield these days. No one ever does, do they? It's just Anfield which is the problem for Liverpool. You know, it's when Liverpool go and play away, they always seem to struggle. Unless it's a smaller team. Seems to be the way, doesn't it? But no latest good results at the moment. Blackburn 3, 1 against Stoke at the moment. Cardiff 0, Preston 2, Hull 0, and Swansea 1. Leeds Frill, as in 3. Yeah, they are thrilled by 3 goals to 0 against Rotherham. And it's a 4th goal in the Sunderland game. Which way has that gone? Has it gone to Plymouth or Sunderland? I think it's at the Stadium Light. It is 3-1 to the good against Plymouth. That is the latest result. And there's a goal in the Reading and Charlton game. And it's gone to an ex-Southampton manager. And it's gone to Reading. Femi Aziz on the 66th minute. So, yeah, Rob Jones is doing the Reading and Charlton game. And it looks like, of course, yeah, some guy called Rob Jones. So, of course, Charlton are losing at the moment. It's a bit of a problem for Charlton at the moment. Select Car Leasing Stadium. All these change of names here. And there is a disappointment, and we could be on the threat once more again. And, of course, Southampton are 3 goals to 2 down. Alex Mantos on the 65th minute there. Yeah, and what a game this has been. Can Southampton come back and hit back 3-3? But, you know, it's looking like Huddersfield have taken the lead this time. Goodness gracious me, what a game it is. If it ends up 3-3, we'll be happy. But, of course, looking at this result, it's been a disastrous result for Southampton. And, of course, yeah, I was hoping that we could hold on to this. But, yeah, the fact still might remain. So it's a few moments yet. Blooming hell. You know, it's amazing that, of course, Southampton haven't maintained at the moment this draw that they have been getting when they got 2 goals back. Alex is back here. Hello, very good afternoon to you all. Yes, nice to see you. Do you support a football team? If you do, let us know. That's what it's all about here. And thank you very much for tuning in here. So, yeah, we are covering the commentary here. There's a little bit of an itch there. And, of course, yes, Southampton, my team, are losing 3 goals to the good against Huddersfield at home, which is quite a surprise result at the moment. So, yeah, we've got at least a few minutes left, about just over 20 minutes left of the second half here. And it's been quite disappointing for Southampton today at home if they are to lose this for the first time. Wigan 1, Exeter 2, Charlie Kelman on the 71st minute. Forest Green 0, Mansfield 2 is the latest. And that's Tom Nichols has got that goal on the 69th minute. So, yeah, can Southampton get another equaliser? We'll have to wait and see. But, yeah, it's Fulham 3, Bournemouth 1 at the moment. Liverpool 2, Burnley 1, Luton 1 and Sheffield United 2. They're all latest results at the moment. Women's FA Cup latest result, Leicester 6 and Birmingham 2. Yeah. And I'll let you know any latest results as they come in here. Milton Keynes Don has just equalised against Accrington Stanley. Jack Payne has got that goal on the 71st minute. And can Southampton have a twist in the towel? We're still waiting for that equaliser again to get the point here. Looks like we're losing 3 points at the moment, which will be a devastating blow after 24 unbeaten games. But can it still be 25 unbeaten games if we are to pull along the strings and get that equaliser? Forest Green 0, Mansfield 2. Latest result from Mike Jones reporting there. Stranraer 1, Clyde 0. Carl Fleming on the 75th minute here. No other goals at the moment apart from Tottenham against Brighton 1-1. If you do support a team, do let us know. And you know what team would you like as a favourite team? So yeah, Middlesbrough 2, Bristol City. No, Middlesbrough 0, Bristol City 2. QPR 1 and Norwich 2 is the latest result, and it's still 2-1 in the game between Luton and Sheffield United, who are bottom of the league at the moment. So yeah, still early stages, still a long way to go, about just under 20 minutes to go plus injury time. I think it's sort of running out of time for Southampton to get an equaliser now. It's going to be one of those frustrating games for Southampton because Southampton haven't had a sort of a game like that for a long time. Maybe it's because I haven't been watching it. If I don't watch Southampton, they seem to do better. But it's just the way it is at the moment. And there's nothing you can do about that. It's just something that just happens, isn't it? So Tottenham 1-1 at the moment. Of course, Sarr on the equaliser for Spurs at the 61st minute. Carlisle 0, Portsmouth 1, Lane on the 62nd minute. Derby 1, Shrewsbury 0. Bird on the 54th minute. And of course, Wigan have taken the lead Exeter has taken the lead against Wigan. Just Jack Atkinson on the 62nd minute here. Do let us know in the comments if you support a team here, and of course, Michael Dawson is covering the game at the Anfield game between Liverpool and Burnley. It's still 2-1 to the good. I thought there was going to be a goal for Burnley. No, it's fourth goal in the Luton game against Sheffield United. Which way has that gone? It's gone to Sheffield United. And Tim Sherwood has got that game at Kenilworth Road. Kenilworth Road. Second to go, but of course, yes, about 18 minutes, just less than that to go, plus stoppage time here. Please stay with us, the one that you are on, and thank you very much for watching by here. We really do appreciate that. Can we have at least one more thumbs up before we go? So there we have it. It's been very interesting. Wickham 3, Peterborough 1. Peterborough have actually got one goal, and it's now QPR 2, Norwich 2 now. David Ajaboy, and of course with QPR, the David Ajaboy was Peterborough goal, and of course the QPR equaliser Michael Frey on the 77th minute. The goal for Peterborough was at 66th minute, and it was David Ajaboy against Wickham, who are facing Peterborough. Brentford 2, Wolves 0, away to, of course, Wolves at the Molyneux. Ivan Toney on the 77th minute. So, at Loftus Road, it's 2-2, QPR and Norwich. Come on, Saints, let's get one back here because I'm getting bored here and I need a goal. And we need that unbeaten record to continue. And if it doesn't continue, I'll get a little bit sort of shell-shocked. So we'll have to wait and see if we are to do it. Maybe if I look away, we might get a goal. I don't know. But if I'm not thinking about it, we'll score. But maybe if I'm talking about it like I was before, the magic might happen. Click. No, nothing yet. But so Paul Merson given the latest result at the Tottenham and Brighton game, and it's still 1-1 there. But Rob Jones is at the Reading game. There's a 2-goal in that one, and which way has that gone? Has it gone to Charlton for an equaliser? Well, I can actually tell you it is Reading that's got the second goal here. Aziz, at the 66th minute and 76th minute. So, of course, Reading are 2 goals to the good against Charlton. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. That is a disastrous result for Charlton. It is at the moment. Rob Jones reporting there on that note. So, can Southampton equalise? We're still waiting on that Southampton equaliser, but it's not going to be happening anytime soon. Hull 0 and Swansea 1. Cullen on the 11th minute at the MKM Stadium. Matt Murray reporting. So, 64th minute on that game, and we're still waiting for an equaliser in the Southampton game. I don't really see it happening anytime right now, which is actually shocking, really. And there's a 4th goal in the Liverpool game. Guess who it's gone to? It's gone to Liverpool. Easy, easy, easy. Lemon squeezy. I don't know who's got the goal, but Nunez again on the 79th minute. Unbelievable that Liverpool don't seem to be beaten at home. Well, they've got to make the most of that because with no Jurgen Klopp at the end of the season, how will they cope without him? I really don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Southampton are running out of time if they are to get an equaliser. Peterborough coming back, so why can't Southampton? Yeah, Ricky J. Jones on the 67th minute for Peterborough. Kilmarnock 2, Grove Rangers 0. And yeah, we know that's sorry, not Southampton. Yeah, I might speak too soon on that one. Man City 2, Everton 0 earlier. Highland on the 71 minute, and I think it was 86 minutes as well. But Liverpool still go back up top, only temporarily. You know, Man City will keep chasing and keep plugging away. No, they won't give up, will they? So, yeah, I think it's still 2-1 in the game between Watford and Leicester. So, Crew 1, Crawley 0, Doncaster 1, Tranmere 2, Doncaster 2, Tranmere 1 at the moment. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up with something else here. So, Peterborough come back from 3 goals down. Can Southampton do it? Can it be possible? We'll have to wait and see. Northampton 1, Bolton 1. So Northampton and Southampton are not winning at this present time. So please stay with us here because we've got 8 minutes, or actually we've got, I would say, 10 minutes to go. Forest Green 0, Mansfield 3, Will Swan on that note, 78th minute. So it is a long way to go, but it's a short way in terms of Southampton because we haven't got much longer time left to actually get an equaliser, but it's a long way to go in terms of us. But, you know, it's just not good if we are to lose after 24th game. That's unbelievable. So anyway, Swindon 1, Salford 0, George Mukharan at the 82nd minute. But yeah, it's agonising because I'm waiting for that equaliser for Saints against Huddersfield. Is it going to happen? Well, yeah. Can you put a magic wish to say that it will happen? But we'll wait and see. Probably not. But of course, yes, I might be wrong by saying that as well. We'll have to wait and see. Might happen in the break here as they are going for the break at the moment. So yeah, there's no other goals at the moment to give you. Oh dear, all these results tire you out, don't it? But there you go. I've never known a presenter to actually yawn while you're actually doing the results here. So Harrogate against Colchester 0-0. All the games are on that. I'm quite surprised there's no PP games today, which is quite fascinating. As always, hit the thumbs up, and of course we've got 2 people that have already hit the thumbs up, which we really do appreciate that. And of course we appreciate wherever people do catch us. We're also on Twitter, as in what is called X now, and we're on TikTok as well. I always get mixed up with TikTok and Twitter because there's sort of similar logos. You know, they've both gone sort of black in that sort of way. You know, black sort of logo or the colour of the logo. But there you go. That's what it's like here. Partick Thistle 2, Livingston 2. Joe Noble at the 82nd minute there. That's for your Scottish division there. Not that anyone be very interested. Oh, bad news for Peterborough, of course. It's Wickham 4, Peterborough 2. Nicholas Bilo Cappick on the 74th minute own goal. So not good news for the locals of Peterborough. Southampton have now, as I say, I have been waiting for this, equalised. And Tom Lees has scored an own goal in the 80th minute. What an interesting turnaround that is. Can Southampton go all the way? They've got 10 minutes to go to win the match. And what a comeback for Southampton. That is a well-deserved one, and I never saw that coming. I thought we would be down and out at 24 unbeaten record, but maybe we will scare the likes of Liverpool in the FA Cup by, of course, the unbeaten run that we have in the Championship. But will we counter that against Liverpool with their unbeaten at Anfield as well? So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But I was not expecting an equaliser, but we still could lose this game. I did say, yeah, we might not win, but I could be wrong on that one. But of course, I could be wrong either way. I just don't know what the score is going to be. But what a comeback. Of course, it's an own goal. Tom Lee's 80th own goal for Southampton's equaliser. Dagenham Rensbridge 7 and Oxford City 1, the highest goal scoring today. And we, as it stands, have not lost under Mark McAdam, reporting on Gillette Soccer Saturday. When he's doing the game, we seem to not lose. So we've just about scraped it, I think. And I think I had that sort of feeling inside me, but I did have that scare at some point that we were not going to win by 2 goals down. And we've come back really, really well. As soon as Peterborough started to come back, but of course they are losing against Wickham at this present time. To an own goal, actually. But yeah, of course, you can watch all the highlights of the Premier League. You don't even have to watch Match of the Day these days on YouTube. So you can see all the goals and all that kind of thing. And you don't have to watch Match of the Day. I don't watch Match of the Day anymore. But, you know, because of one person, just one person, Gary Lineker. I'm not really keen on him. But there you go. A lot of people are. Or still are. But Southampton might have just scraped out of the point here. And I'll probably think it's going to stay like that. That might have shocked Huddersfield, thinking that they were going to get something at St Mary's. But, you know, the fact still remains as it stands. They have not won at St Mary's for 50 years. So there you go. That fact really remains. Just remember that fact for many, many years and centuries to come. So thank you very much for everyone that has watched here, and it's nearly show over, but of course it's not quite yet in a slow way. You know, it's nearly come to the end of the show in a slow way. So, yeah, Derby won, Shrewsbury won Aaron Piera on the 87th minute. So, yeah, Southampton might have scraped out a point just at the last minute or towards the last knock-ins. And, of course, yeah, it's always vital to keep that point, even if we do end up getting a point at the end of the game. Just about got away with it, I think. I think it might stay like this because Liverpool are winning against Burnley. Every time Liverpool seem to win, Southampton seem to either draw or lose. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. If we are to win as well, we can still win. But, you know, we can also lose. We can either stay in the middle. So it's either way the coin. I don't want to say either way, because it could go either way. Oh, and as we speak, it's gone to Southampton, who have scored right at the last minute. That will shell shock Liverpool and Anfield when we come to the FA Cup in a few weeks' time. Maybe some people think we'll get smashed at Anfield, but it seems like we may be on the course of smashing Liverpool and Anfield. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know if we will exactly. Might be wrong by saying that. But what a comeback from 2-0 down at half-time, and then pulling it back to 2-1, 2-2, and then, of course, they went 3-2 up, and then we came 3-3, and then what a comeback and turnaround there. 4-3 to Southampton. Unbelievable. So what a cracking game that was to be excited about. So, yeah, would that put Liverpool off? I don't know. I doubt it, though. But, yeah, Southend 0, York 1. We continue with that one. And Leonard John Lewis on the 89th minute. So Southampton might have just scraped it at the last minute. I can't believe that. And I think Giuliani buzzing will be buzzingly mad when he hears about that one, who is in the town at the moment, lurking around. So Derby 1, Shrewsbury 1 at the moment, and that's the latest result. So, of course, Southampton just about nicked it at the last minute. So, of course, we know that a fact is, if you ever do that game between Southampton and Huddersfield, they haven't won at St Mary's for 50 years, or at Southampton as a whole. And the fact remains as it is. Sometimes facts change, but not very often. So there you go. And of course, Liverpool having a about 20 game unbeaten at home. I think he said at the start, I don't know, something around about that. How can Liverpool not be beaten at home? You know, they seem to have a really good record at home. But we'll see what happens here. And Mark McAdam has never lost with Southampton. As it stands, he's always won with Southampton each time he's been reporting. So maybe that's just a coincidence. But we've got to know that he's reporting on that game. So, yeah, it's 2-1 Middlesbrough against Bristol City in that game. And yes, Samuel Silverio has got that goal in the 92nd minute. We're all waiting for the full-time results here. We're going to come off air very shortly, but we'd like to thank you all for watching. Thank you very much for the thumbs up and the people that have came by and said hello to us, and even on the replay. We've been going for an hour and 6 minutes here, and as always, you know, we appreciate people watching at any time. It has been Nick C here, just a solo commentary this afternoon for the second half of the football. Football. And of course, yes, I'm just getting over this voice here, which of course I've been having for at least a couple of days now. Must be something that's going around at the moment, but of course, yes, it's getting slightly dark here, but that's because the weather is a bit gloomy outside the window here. But thank you so much. It means a lot for your support here for the channel here. Nearly, of course, I would say halfway between 600 subscribers and 700 subscribers. It really means a lot. We need your support here. We need you to come on our lives and come and say hello to us. And don't be shy to do that. If you can do that, we really would appreciate it. And for you to check in on our lives and come and say hello to us as well, which is also key. Someone said about, of course, going to Clay Country Park, which of course is an old disused railway area there, which is kind of like a nice walk, but of course it might be a bit too muddy to do it at the moment. But it's not to say that we won't do it in the future. You know, it's not in our plans right this minute. But yeah, for that guy wanting us to do that, then of course might have to wait a little bit longer for the weather to warm up. But anyway, and that is probably going to be in our pipeline in the summer to go to Clare Country Park and experience the cafe in the area as well, apparently. So full time is coming up now with the results coming in thick and fast. Doncaster 2, Tranmere 1 is a full-time result. Harrogate 1 and Colchester 0, which is actually a latest goal and not quite full-time, but of course the only one that's come in as full-time at the moment is Doncaster 2, Tranmere 1. And yeah, is there any more full-times coming in? Southampton have got another goal, 5-3 against Huddersfield. Samuel Adozie at the 91st minute. What a comeback, being from 2-0 down and turned it right round. Roll on, Anfield, because, yeah, that's the next game that we've got in the FA Cup. And, of course, that'll be a fascinating game against the Liverpool, who are struggling Well, they're not struggling, but of course they are, in battle with Man City for the title race. But they are top at the moment, but things could obviously change. We'll have to wait and see. Do you think Liverpool will win the league? Do you think they won't win the league? Do you think Man City might just trick it up with their tricks under the sleeves that they got and win the league, or will they win it at the last minute? I don't know what people are thinking right now. Let us know in the comments, even if you're watching on replay. So we nearly come to the end of our stream, but in a slow way. But yeah, full time. Sunderland 3, Plymouth 1. Arminis CT 1, Hibernian 3. That is the latest goal, by the way. And Southend 0, York 1 is a full-time result. And 6 minutes to go in the Tottenham and Brighton game, which is, of course, the added 6 minutes. Paul Merton's watching on the TV. Full-time Middlesbrough 1, Bristol City 2, Chesterfield 2, Edfleet 2 is a full-time result. Altrincham 3, Rochdale 0 is a full-time result. Yeah, we're waiting for Southampton and our main games. And once they are through, then, of course, we can confirm full-time. And added time in the game at Luton, and it's 9 minutes added on in that one. Luton 1 and Sheffield United 3. I can't see Luton coming back now. They have lost this game with Tim Sherwood. So Derby 1, Shrewsbury 1 is a full-time. 3 people watching. Thank you very much. Really means a lot. Thank you very much. And of course, yeah, we do occasionally do these half-time games or second half of football matches, and of course live updates here. Thank you so much. Can we have at least one more thumbs up towards the end of the program this afternoon? Thank you so much. God bless you here. Come and say hello before we go. Come on, we need some hellos, please. So QBR 2, Norwich 2. Simon Thomas is watching that game. Well, that's his team on the Gillette Soccer Saturday. But of course, yes, we know that Jeff Stelling, the former presenter, sported Hartlepool, or some of you didn't know that. But anyway, of course, QBR have finished against Norwich 2-2. Hopefully we'll be heading for touring with us in about a week's time to a premiere in the area of Norwich. We can't say too much details right this present time, and it is a touring with us visit. And of course, hello to all any moderators in the chat as well and watching as well at the same time. So Reading 2, Charlton 0, MK Dons 2, and Acton Stanley 1, Partick Thistle 2, Livingston 2. Extra time to be played, and that's probably in a playoff game here. Leeds United 3, Rotherham 0 is a full-time. All the full-times are coming in. Wolves 0, and Brentford 2 is a full-time result, and AFC Wimbledon 2, Barrow 0 is a full-time result if you got that game. Carlisle 0 and Portsmouth 1. Despite Portsmouth winning and Liverpool winning, Southampton still managed to scrape it against Huddersfield, which haven't won at St Mary's, apparently, according to the facts, since about 50 years. So where they got that fact from, I don't know. But now we know that, if you are to do a prediction on that one, if you do your predictions these days. Crew 1, Crawley 0, full-time result. Grimsby 1 and Stockport 3 is a full-time result. And Jurgen Klopp, make the most of it, because you won't be there at the end of the season. I just want to remind some Liverpool fans out there. So they have won 3-1 against Burnley. There was a controversial kind of VAR check, but it was over. Liverpool scraped the victory 3-1. They just about won it. Whether they deserved it or not, I didn't see the game, so I can't really comment on that. But they won in the end. Liverpool 3, Burnley 1. Boreham Wood 1, Maidenhead 0 is a full-time result. Blackburn 3, Stoke 1. Just waiting for Southampton to come through. I'm sure that's on its way to victory after 2-0 down at half-time. And I was surprised about that, actually. Liverpool 3, Burnley 1 has been confirmed. It's a little bit late, but of course it was full-time anyway. Warsaw 0 and Newport 3 is full-time. Hull 0 and Swansea 1 is full-time. Any more coming in? So, yeah, I'm just waiting for Southampton and our main teams of Cambridge United. I don't really care about the rest. Yeah, don't forget, of course, West Ham and Arsenal and Man United are playing tomorrow in their game, in an afternoon game on Sunday. 2 games on Sunday. Not sure if there's any Monday games, but of course, it is fascinating. Full screen, nil, Mansfield 2, and there has been a third goal in the Spurs game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Which way has it gone? Has Brighton, of course, taken the lead, or have Tottenham taken the lead? Well, I can tell you it is Tottenham that have taken the lead, 2-1. Johnson on the 96th minute for Tottenham. Somebody by the name of Johnson. It's not Boris Johnson, is it? Who's playing for Tottenham in London? Anyway, East League 1, AFC Fly 2 full time, and Watford 1, Leicester 2, Barnsley 2. Later on at 1, Adam Phillips got that goal on the 95th minute. I'm being the new Jeff standing here, or trying to be. It's not that easy, is it, to keep up with it? But yeah, if there's goals flying in from all over the place, then it must be really tricky. But of course, it's quite a slow pace. Port Vale 2, Stevenage 2 is a latest goal, by the way, and the Barnsley and Leighton Orient latest goal, Adam Phillips on the 95th minute, is also latest result at the moment. 7 minutes in the Fulham game that Clinton Morrison is watching at Craven Cottage, 3-1 to Fulham. Northampton 1, Bolton 1, full-time result. Fonzo Onjo, 98th minute penalty for Port Vale against Stevenage. So, yeah. Anyway, been told to quiet down because of the results coming in thick and fast. We do apologise about that, by the way. Tottenham have won 2-1 according to Paul Merson. So, here we go. Simon Thomas is in place for Jess Stelling these days. So, Northampton 1, Bolton 1 is a full time, and I'm going to have to quiet down my voice here because you know why. Because I've been told to shush a little bit. But anyway, it's because it's exciting. I'm trying to be the exciting feel that Jess Stelling did have, but of course I don't have the knack of that. But Tottenham have got away with it by scraping it 2-1 in the end, and Dagenham Redbridge won 7-1 against Oxford City, full-time result. That's the highest result in today's game. What about Southampton? Have they finished yet? It's not come through yet, I don't think. Still waiting for that. Wickham 5, Peterborough 2, David Wheeler 92nd minute, Wrexham 1, Bradford 1, Forest 0, and Mansfield 4 is full time, and just come in Tottenham 2, Brighton 1. Fulham have beaten Bournemouth 3-1, Lincoln 2, Fleetwood 1, and Barnsley 2, Leighton Orient 1. They're all full times as coming in now. Luton 1 and Sheffield United 3. Just waiting for those results. Cambridge have lost 1-0 against Cheltenham in League 1. Waiting for Bristol Rovers and Burton to come in. Their latest result is 2-1. Bristol Rovers, that is, against, I believe it's Leighton Orient. I might be wrong by that. But I believe that Southampton have won. 5-3 they would win if they are to go on a win. Bristol Rovers 1 and Burton 2 is a full-time result. So just waiting to hear if we have any Southampton result. I don't think it's actually come in. So we're just looking at the Scottish League at the moment. Bristol Rovers, no, they're playing against Burton, which is now full time. Of Bristol Rovers 1, Burton 2. I apologise about that. It wasn't Leighton Orient. Yeah, it's still the latest at Southampton. It hasn't finished yet. 13 minutes of stoppages added on. It's going to be a long 13 minutes for Huddersfield, according to Mark McAdam, who's reporting on this game. Dorking 1. Yeah, Dorking 1. Halifax 3 is a full-time result. We're just waiting for the Southampton result to just come in.
Liverpool 3, Burnley 1. Luton Town 1, Sheffield United 3. Manchester City 2, Everton 0. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Brentford 2.
I don't have to speak now, do I? In the Championship now. Still latest in the Southampton game. That's a little bit late. It's the only one that is late at the moment. That's why it hasn't come in.
City 0. Swansea City 1. Ipswich Town 2, West Bromwich Albion 2. Leeds United 3, Rotherham United 0. Middlesbrough 1, Bristol City 2. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Norwich City.
Just waiting for the latest Southampton result to come in.
Huddersfield Town 3, still playing. Sunderland 3, Plymouth Argyle 1.
Still playing in that game.
1,
5-3 it will be, and looks like it's going to be game over anyway.
League 1.
And still playing in the Wickham and Peterborough game. 5-2 to Wickham at the moment.
Cambridge United 0, Cheltenham Town 1. Carlisle United 0, Portsmouth 1. Derby County 1, Shrewsbury Town 1. Lincoln City 2, Fleetwood Town 1.
I don't know if you can hear that very well, but of course, yeah.
Bolton Wanderers 1.
Live here on Touring with Us. We thank you so much for watching here. An hour and 21 minutes we've been going on for. And it's nice to be in the warm for a change, isn't it? So the result hasn't yet come in yet. Southampton have now just come in, and Southampton have won 5-3 against Huddersfield. Huddersfield yet again haven't won in 50 years or so at St Mary's or even at Southampton, I believe. That's the fact that remains, and the fact was absolutely 100%. Thank you very much. You have been all 100%. Peace out to you all, and remember, we are the golden show that hopefully never ends. In that aspect, take care of yourselves, and most importantly each other. Have yourself a lovely rest of the weekend and the week ahead. Until next time, take care, sleep tight, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Chesterfield 2, United 2. File 2. Southend United 0. York City 1. The Scottish Gas Scottish Cup 5th round. Aberdeen 2, Bollyrigg Rose 0. Inverness Caledonian Thistle 1. Hibernian 3.